When I threw up on Jessica during developmental psych.
And Kelsey, she's like, I don't feel good. And we're all like, you're fine, you know, you're fine. And not even a couple minutes later, she throws up all over my shoes, just covers the floor.
Sorry, Jess, sorry about your shoes.
Yeah, sophomore year, I opened up the window and jumped out.
I really like how we've gone to Lucy's every Friday this senior year.
Is getting second at state dance my senior year.
When I first came here, I did a backflip at Brooke's house.
I just got my Buick, and David was with me in the passenger seat. We're going on River Road, and David likes to open doors and act like he's gonna jump out. Well, this time, he was like, I'm gonna jump out, and he's all angry, and he sticks his foot out, and then I check the road. I look back, and David's gone. He just wasn't in my car. And I look in the mirror, and David's flopping into the ditch. And that's my favorite memory.
In golf freshman year, Josh Berge was getting ready to tee off 6 across the river, and I knew that something wasn't right, and he got up there and just whiffed and let the club fly, and it flew like 40 feet.
My favorite memory would probably definitely have to be TPing. Well, sophomore year, I was walking down the hall and tripped over my shoelace and face planted, and there was a bunch of teachers just watching me.
When I got hit in the face with a chair.
It was cool getting hit with a chair probably freshman year.
My favorite memories were in Powder Puff every year.
And we were doing a physics lab, and Jessica's my lab partner, and she dropped a 1 kilogram weight on my phone and shattered and broke my phone.
Bringing my dog to school.
And Coach Grind decided to kick a bucket 30 yards into the wind during football practice. I thought was pretty funny.
So we were in pottery, we were screwing around, and I stabbed Robbie in the hand with a pin tool on accident.
Is at tennis sophomore year, we had to dry off the courts while it was raining out with towels. Did not work well, and Charles City just watched us from their bus.
Making it to state in basketball.
Senior year homecoming football game because we won, and the dance afterwards was fun. We went to Perkins.
2 weeks before school started my freshman year, I crashed my dirt bike and broke my leg. And on the first day of school, it was the first day I used my crutches, and it was raining, and I walked in and the crutches went out, and I started crying, and Thatcher Goodale picked me up, and then I took another step and fell again, and my mom took me home. So
it's probably homecoming week all 4 years. It's a great time. Me and Nearly got into a fight in middle school and started pulling each other's hair. It was great.
Probably Mr. Kyle.
Ryan McEnroy.
My favorite teacher, Mr. Drawley or Mrs. Keene.
I'd say Mrs. Miller, Mr. Drawley. They're always like straightforward and like told you what to expect. Mrs. Ott, because she's just very helpful and like supports you like when you have a bad day and stuff.
Mrs. Slide or Mr. Kyle?
Between Drawley and McEnroy because they're both pretty great. I'm going to say between Mr. Finn and Miss Brandow here in the library and Miss Hebner.
Mr. Patrick. My favorite teacher is Mr. Kyle.
Mr. Drawley was my favorite teacher.
Oh, Mr. Drawley, definitely, because that's the only class we got to light stuff on fire and not get yelled at.
It's Mr. Drawley because he seems to be quite honest person.
Miss Stout.
Mr. Drawley.
It was probably Mrs. Knudsen because she gave us popcorn and Skittles every day.
Probably Mrs. Ott, just because she loves me and I give her the same amount of love back.
Probably Mr. Ryan McEnroy because he was my tennis coach and he's just a cool dude.
I'd have to say Mr. Campbell.
Mr. Finn because he was our advisor, teacher.
Miss Ott because she helped me out a couple times when I didn't have stuff done.
My favorite teacher is Mr. Kyle.
Probably my grandpa, Mr. Schaffler, for the first 2 years of high school.
Lauren Thorson, she's not even a teacher.
Mr. Drawley.
There's Robbie Wright. Tyler Jensen.
I think Brooke Sharper.
Avery Marley.
Not that I can recall. I dated a lot of women back in the day. stick to one. As a friend before me said, I used to go through a lot of the ladies back in the day, so I probably can't really pick one. I love all of them.
I had several, but one of them was Tyler Jensen.
Tristan Dolman. But you know, whenever like Haley and I would like come over to each other's houses, she always made me like choose someone, so it was usually like Colin.
Colin Clapper in 2nd grade.
Well, I know like in preschool I had the biggest crush on Isaac Orwell.
Jessica Malachek.
Jessica Malachek. Easy.
Jessica Malachek.
School, my biggest crush was Jessica.
Jessica Malachek. It was Jessica.
I feel like it was Jessica. I swear like everybody liked Jessica.
It was Jaden for a couple of years.
Robbie Wright. Tristan Dolman, without a doubt.
All of them.
Aaron Miller, I think.
Tristan Dolman, for sure. Until like 7th grade when I realized he didn't like me back, so.
John Avery Marley.
Well, I read my 2nd grade letter today, and apparently it was Tristan, Robbie, and Joe.
Oh, Hunter Wagner, for sure.
Colin Clapper.
JD Pop, we 1st and 2nd grade love.
Abby Wagner was my elementary crush.
Yes, it was Brendan Anderson. I'm pretty sure we held hands one time when we were walking around Lincoln one time.
Drew Olson.
Drew Olson.
Drew Olson. Drew Olson.
Drew Olson.
Drew Olson.
Drew Olson.
Drew Olson.
I hope I have a job. Hope I make it out of college. If not, I hope I'm going back for med school.
Cornwall and backspace. Can't honestly say. There's many roads and paths that can be taken, and I don't know which one I want to take.
Hopefully being a hospice nurse with like 100 therapy dogs.
Well, I'm gonna be out of college in 2, so probably in a job maybe in Wyoming on the pipeline.
28? Ooh, I'll probably have a couple kids out of the oven. Maybe have a wifey or 2. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, probably married on some kind of an acreage with some kids, being a typical dad as I get called in high school.
Hopefully in either Japan or doing something military related.
Yeah, not here. Paying off my student loans.
With lots of little babies and a cosmetologist.
Well, hopefully working at a veterinarian clinic somewhere. Hopefully being a police officer in a big city.
A nice house and a hot wife and lots of money.
Hopefully not living in my parents' basement.
What?
Hey there! Jane Hansen here, Chemistry 101.
My question is,
oh my god, dude, it's a shredder!
He was on a team, like a political party, and usually ended up with a fight.
Yes. Now for the final act.
It's a good thing I didn't. It's a
The Heart is a song.
They want a slice of what I got. Hold on. Check it out.
This is Drew, very lonely. While nobody is here to entertain me, so I'm very bored.
Everybody.
All my friends. I will just miss like all of my teachers and my friends if I don't see them very often in the future, but
The socialization. I miss talking.
I will miss seeing all my friends. Being in Finn's advisor and everyone.
Probably hanging out with my friends all the time, just because there's some great people.
The easiness of high school classes.
I'll probably miss all my friends because I'm not going to be around any of them anymore.
Definitely just seeing everyone every day because I won't see anyone anymore. That'll be pretty disappointing.
Hanging out with my friends.
Seeing everybody every day.
I'll mostly miss the people that I enjoyed spending time with.
The people, my friends, and spending time with all of them.
Probably being around my friends all the time now since we're going to pretty much different places, so.
I'll miss like just being around everybody.
Honestly, the people. Like, Osage is the best place to... The Osage has been the best place to grow up, and I'll miss Chile, too.
My art classes. I actually really liked the football games and the basketball games.
Probably all my friends because they're not all going to the same college as me. So I probably will never see them ever again. That's sad.
Interacting with all my friends probably.
Like, I'm going to be like 9 hours away, so like probably my family.
Definitely miss all of my friends and just getting to feel like a family every time I came to school.
Probably coming to see my friends every day.
The people. I love our grade and our teachers.
Probably seeing my friends every day, and I'll miss playing sports with my best buds.
Hanging out with all my friends every day and not having to worry about life too much.
Seeing my friends every day for sure. They're all pretty great guys, and I don't know what I'd do without them.